Good morning if you're watching this in the morning. Welcome back to the video. This is the second time I've done it. The first video I did all the way through, but I was not in a good place, not in a good mood. I talked about that, but I thought, you know what? After I did the video and talked about it, I felt so much better. So sometimes we just need to express ourselves and swear, talk, like say what we're pissed off about, what we're frustrated with, even though it's silly. We know that we shouldn't be, right? But it's in our heart and it's in our soul. And it's like, oh my God, I am so tired of this. Now I live alone, just with my dog. So, of course, I have no one to vent to, which is good in some ways because I don't like to do that. But also, it helps to sometimes you just need to speak it. You don't want the other person to give you feedback. So that's one thing that's nice about living alone. I can just speak it out loud, not be judged. I only judge myself, but I'm in a much better space. And that is what I have learned over the years, is that to express it, listen to my heart and soul. What is it saying? The frustration, the anger, the boredom, the things is a message for us. It's a message. And it can get, when we can't feel like we're changing, or we're not feeling like we're changing something, right? It's like, I'm not changing this. I want to. Why haven't things changed? Or why don't I know yet what I want to know? These us can feel very frustrated. And so, but in our, we grew up learning to hold it in. Don't talk about it. Put up with things. Settle for less. That's good enough. You don't stop expecting those things. And, I'm just done with all of that. So let's get on with the reading. I'm going to actually read a little bit from Parallel Universes of Self first. Then we're going to go into a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck and a really nice blessing from this too. So let's get started. I hope your day is going good. Let me know how you're doing. These energies, it's the ascension process. We have a lot of light coming to the earth, which is going into our body and pushing up and out our limiting beliefs, our frustrations, what we know in our heart and soul needs to change, but we've been too scared to change or avoiding changing. So it all comes up, and that's when it doesn't feel good. Oh my God. So in the book, it says reality creation is actually not about manifestation at all, but about synchronization or alignment with the preferred version of self. And that's exactly it. It is aligning to the version of you that would have that, has that, whatever. So it's like when we identify as, I'm the type of person who always feel, caged in a box. I'm the type of person who loves lots of freedom. I want to do what I want, whenever I want, wherever I want, right? I don't like rules. I don't want to be told what to do. So that is versions of me. And then when I think about what I desire, how I desire to live, I don't want to live in this rebel bitchiness where I'm just saying, screw everything. Let me do things my way, and I don't care what you say, and I don't care how the results turn out. I don't care if I end up with nothing. I'm going to do it anyways. I know, so crazy, right? Because there's that all or nothing. So I was still living in the all or nothing. You're telling me I can't have it? I'm going to have it, but I'm going to have it. Even if you say it's not going to be good for me, then I'm going to put up with it not being good for me. So in a way, we're saying I'm going to do it, but what that means is that it won't be good for me, which is crazy. So we take half of what they say plus what we want and we put it together. So reality creation is stepping into the version of yourself who has those things, who acts like that, who is that type of person. So who do I want to be? But yet I don't want to fall into this, I'm a phony. I want to be this nice, sweet, perfect that makes me gag, right? Like I am so not that. I'm so not a goddess. But no one has ever called me a goddess. You would never call me a goddess. I'm not even close to being goddess energy, right? Which is fine because that does not resonate with me, but it might with you, and that's totally fine. So we don't want to pretend and step into a reality identity that we think we need to be, but in our heart and soul is like, no, that's lame. I'm not going to be that. Not that being a goddess is, I'm not saying that, but in my heart and soul, I know that's not me. So there's the all again, on off again, right? It's like I'm either this bitchy rebel or I believe I have to be this soft, spiritual, soft speaking person who's always loving. And I'm like, that's so not me either. I'm a mixture. So allow yourself to be, to think of ways without going that all or nothing or what society or what someone else expects you to be. You get to choose the new identity you're stepping into, and it may take change form over time. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that gets us, we really need to think about it and not put labels on it and not think, oh, this is the way, I'm sure I have to be this way then. I guess I'm going to have to. No, you're not. No, it's not. Change your identity viewpoint, and the whole backdrop of reality changes because you are now a different person. Therefore, you say different things, believe different things, feel different things, do different things. And again, not saying you're doing or feeling or being things that feel terrible or not good or phony. That's what I used to think. No, you're choosing, you are, oh my God, what's my next? Like, so a better level, let's say leveling up, right? I'm going to level up a little bit. I'm just going to be a bit better me, a better me. I'm not going to be the old label, the spoiled child, like acting from that inner child rebel energy. I'm going to be more mature. I'm going to be who I imagined myself to be when I was my age, right? Or younger, when I was 50 maybe, not 60. Who is that person? Who do I want to be now? What feels good to me? And I am that version sometimes. I am. You probably are too. We just fall back into the old trauma-based person or whatever I want to say, wounded person that we're not really crazy about, but that's okay too, because that's showing you, all right, I'm still a message here. I'm still feeling some of these feelings. I'm still feeling some self-doubt, some feeling frustration, feeling left out, feeling not good enough. It's all part of this human evolution, and this is, it's crazy. But anyways, this is what it says. Sure, you can change circumstances a little bit, but only within the limits of your viewpoint, right? What do you believe is really possible for you? So I could go, okay, when I went to Bali, when I went to move to Bali, I thought I'd become a different person. Magically, I'd be a different person in Bali because I was in Bali. So therefore, I'm probably going to be different. No, I wasn't, because I'm just me. But I was very disappointed. So you can change your situation only to the limits of what you believe, your viewpoint. Like, I'm the type of person who I wasn't able to get to. I'm a spiritual goddess who does yoga every day and meditates with ease. That didn't just happen. I never did, actually, but because it's not me. So we won't become something phony or fake or that horrible version of us because it's not us. It's not who we are. So we get to decide, what's that next little level for me? What do I now want to become? Instead of going from here to there, okay, what's the next little steps, right? So think about those things anyways. I hope that made some sense. Let me know below. Okay, the card we're reading today is Faith in the Process. This really helped me. I was like, oh, hello, faith in the process. Whatever we're going through, whatever's coming up to be heard, whatever's coming up to be voiced, whatever we need to voice, how we forgive ourselves, how we think about ourselves, have compassion. You're human, having a soul being, perfect soul being, having this human experience that is so limited, that is so restricting, that is so lame and boring and ridiculous sometimes. That's what I'm thinking. That we just got to have faith in the process, that we're here for a reason. As unlikely as it may seem, the invisible help from the universe, asking God, Source Universe, to help you is more powerful than physical efforts. Like I said, I can go for a run right now, but that's still going to come back to me. Or I can ask a higher power, even higher power of myself, higher power, God, Source Universe, who sees me and has a different perception and is on a different frequency level, a higher level, to come in and like cleanse and clear and help me move this energy, help lift my mood, help me change my perception, help me change what I'm thinking about, help me love myself more, because that's what it can do. You're in a situation where you cannot set right the course of events all by yourself. That may be true, especially what we see out in the outer world. We have to have faith in the process of what's going on in the outer world, because things are breaking down. Things are seeming absolutely chaotic and ridiculous. Old systems have to break down for new ones to come. We can really only do something about the inside of us too, right? You need to shift your perspective to realize that you are part of a greater unfoldment of life, that your individual life serves the greater plan. You are here for a reason. You are on the planet for a reason, at this place and time for a reason. We have to have faith in that. The greater plan, and as such, you need to accept your position and be moved, while also being empowered and protected as you make personal progress through your role in the grander scheme. This is time for humility and trust, complete faith in the process and the events that are happening. It doesn't feel good, doesn't feel easy sometimes, but what else is there? You can stay frustrated, pissed off, yell, run away. There's nowhere to run to. Drive somewhere, take a trip, go somewhere alone, which is okay too. When I went to Bali for 9 months, let me tell you, I was still there. It was still me. I hadn't magically changed. So then I had to face myself every day, which was good because I healed a lot. Okay, crazy times. All right, we're going to do a little blessing. So hand on your heart. Inhale through your nose. Big deep breath. Exhale through your mouth. Release, relax. Let your shoulders drop. Relax. Okay, inhale through your nose. Feel your body. Exhale. With each exhale, allow your body to relax, relax, relax. Bring the energy down towards the center of the earth. Inhale. Continue with that breath as I read the blessing. I now ask that all disappointing experiences of the past that have led me to believe that life is not trustworthy, or that faith is a silly or immature way to deal with life, be released from my mind, body, and heart. I ask for help to accept that I can and will attract all that is needed into my life at the perfect time and in the perfect way. I ask to be empowered or absolutely receive all that can assist me with gratitude and without shame or guilt. In doing so, I dedicate myself to be a clear, loving, open channel for the flow of life. I know the benefit in doing so is not limited to me, but will flow so that life can benefit others through me. I trust in this now through unconditional love. So be it. I needed that today. I so hope you did too. I hope it helps. Let me know below all your comments, what you're going through, anything I can help you with, and make sure to subscribe. I would love it if you give it a like if you like my video, and feel free to share. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Bye.